first down. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
You talk about this Miami defense.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is a #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Jackson now.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here's Jackson. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Now Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tresh Way to punt it away.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it'll be Dolphin football. Looking to put a drive together.
Now Milton.
Complete to right. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Dolphins, first down.
To throw is Milton.
Wright's got it. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
The Dolphins at 4-6 now on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, it's Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
You talk about this Washington defense.
Yeah, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because, guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, you're just trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Gets this to Waller on the crossing route. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line.
Receiver complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jalen Waddle, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week they're coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson.
That's the rookie 4th-round pick. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now it's Jackson.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed
just
a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Out of the gun, here's a give to right.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Here's Milton now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
This is caught. And stopped a few yards
dumbass
short of the goal
game.
line at the 3.
Wait, yo, square the fuck up, bro.
This one goes for 19 yards.
Damn.
Here's Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. They go play action with Jackson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 14-yard line, 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out right at the 35. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Running into the 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From the gun, Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Jackson. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. Jackson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 3rd down and 1. And looked like some movement there.
What are you jumping for,
Let's
you
get the call.
dickhead?
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. To throw again is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. In motion goes the tight end. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Milton. He finds his man, complete. It's Light. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And it is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 30.
He should have been sacked.
That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball in his hands.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Off the play fake. Milton. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Waller, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The fuck is that?
They get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Washington.
Jackson now. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23. Things just kind of continuing to unravel for them here in this second half. They take the shot downfield, but this defense, once again, up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate times call for desperate measures, because they've got nothing on the scoreboard, and they're just trying to get something, anything to go their way. But in this case, they turn the ball over.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in from
As a safety, what the fuck is he doing?
Jalen Waddle, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Had the option to hand that off for himself, but instead, a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Sanders now to have the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, Commanders nothing. Jason Sanders to kick
Now
off
after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
at their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now he's free at the 35. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. His 9th score on the ground this year and 13th overall. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. Moody good with an extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
21, Commanders 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Milton. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Right, what the fuck is...
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
How did they
He's
drop
got to be
that shit?
careful
What
as
the
he
fuck was
continues to
that?
try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Fucking Marsh gonna lie to more, man. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Milton. He'll try and do this himself.
Why do you got that much fucking time?
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Well, on this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Now Milton. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. They'll run on 1st down with Wright. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw is Milton. And he's going to be taken down back on the 35-yard line. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Looking to throw. Milton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this one is incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Last time out, they had what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones at a 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
DC, right?
Now Jackson. And that
going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Lamar changing the look. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the 1st. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, it's Milton. Complete to Ray. And they're going to be settled down around the 15-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Quickly completed to the right flat. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Commanders' 5-yard line.
Back to throw again. Touchdown, Dolphins. Darren Waller, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Dolphins 28, Commanders 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now it's Jackson. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Again, Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him another one right back to Allen. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. To throw is Jackson. That's to Lane. He's got it out right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Jalen Lane,
A 14-yard touchdown.
and the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Moody good with the extra point.
And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Commanders 14.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 5. It's a big play there for Miami. 69 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Well, now they'll try the end around. That second down play nets a -4.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
60 Vice, Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he will take it in for the Dolphins touchdown. From 8 yards out.
And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here's Milton now to throw.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Lane drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. And
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them. And them under 200 today.
And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. One last shot for Jackson. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football